Until I'm walking into the dais, I was not really sure why I'm here to speak. But then I noticed the quotation written above the stage, Udara Charitanam to Vasudaiva Kutumbakam, which means for a noble heart, the whole world is their family. I don't know if I truly qualify as a noble heart, but I do believe that the whole world is my family. So, taking this as my theme, let me begin. Namaste to all. It's an honor to stand here on this red dot, a space where ideas are not just spoken, but born. I am Anjaneyulu Pillalamarri, though most people call me Anjan. I come from a small coastal town called Machilipatnam, with nothing more than a pocket full of responsibilities and a head full of stubborn dreams. But my story did not begin in a boardroom. It began in a storeroom, a pharmacy storeroom, smelling of camphor, tincture, and disinfectant. My father was a pharmacist. Every day I would watch him carefully mix medicines and hand them to villagers who came with pain and tears in their eyes. But what stayed with me was not the medicine, it was the way he listened. That was my first lesson. Healing is not only about science, it's about presence. My Amma, my mother, my first guru, she never sat me down to teach equations. Instead, she gave me three values I still carry today. Respect people, trust people, and live with integrity. These were not just words, they were survival. Because life was not easy. The road was rough. The shoes were torn. But life has a strange habit. The harder it gets, the better teacher it becomes. Swami Vivekananda once said, in a day, when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in the wrong path. By that logic, I was absolutely on the right path because problems, they were everywhere. After graduation, I came to Hyderabad, not with a suitcase full of dreams, but with a wallet full of responsibilities. Like every middle-class Indian, my goals were simple: earn, support, and survive. I began in pharma sales, one prescription at a time, one doctor visit at a time, and one bus ticket at a time. Slowly I climbed from small companies to multinationals, from bus stands to boardrooms. But something inside kept whispering, don't stop learning. I did not just go back to school for another degree. I gave myself a full upgrade, from my table manners to wardrobe and yes, even my resume. I continued my studies. I finished my MBA in marketing and finance. Now I'm working toward my PhD. I stepped into banking, where I discovered how numbers, risk, and opportunities dance together. And yes, I learned the difference between assets and liabilities, not just on paper, but in people too. Einstein once said, logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. And my imagination was already whispering, Anjan, you are meant for something more. One day I was on a crowded train. Sitting beside me was an old man, clutching his stomach in pain. Nobody paid attention. Finally, he leaned toward and whispered, better medicines heal my body, but kindness heals my heart. The one line cut through me like a lightning. I realized life is not about what you earn, it's about what you return. But destiny does not roll out a red carpet. I remember a night when everything seemed broken, no money in the account, debts piling up. My dreams looked like a bad investment. I went home and told my mother, maybe I am not made for this. She looked at me calmly and said, son, the world will never believe in you if you stop believing in yourself. The only sentence rebuilt me. It became my fuel. From those nights of doubt, a few truths carved themselves into me. These are not just my lessons. They are my leadership principles. For anyone who wants to walk this road, problems are not punishments. They are push-ups. They don't weaken you. They prepare you. Respect, trust, and integrity are not strategies. They are foundations. Build your life and leadership on them. Your past doesn't define your limits. It defines your foundation. Don't let your beginnings limit your becoming. Leadership is not about titles. It's about taking responsibility when others look away. Purpose is bigger than profit. If what you build doesn't outlive you, then why build it at all? Friends, we live in extraordinary times where the old and new shake hands, where wisdom and innovation sit at the same table. And in that meeting lies the power to transform lives. To the young dreamers here, don't wait for perfect plans. Start with pure purpose. Be leader who listen, not just command. Build legacies, not just careers. And always remember, rest not till the goal is achieved. At the same time, don't carry emotional burdens. I did it and weighted me down until my mentor. He taught me 3 powerful lessons. Before sleeping, scan your day. Mark what went wrong. See what is holding you back and surrender it to your higher will. Promise yourself not to repeat the same mistake and seek paradigm with humility. If you are wrong, have the courage to accept it. There is no ego in correcting yourself, only growth and learning. Never let ego above love, for love is the true measure of our humanity. My final submission for today, I began at the very bottom, a field executive with nothing but grit. Today, I stand as a CEO at the top of that same ladder. And here's the truth I have learned. Success is not measured by titles or money. It's measured by the dignity you give your family and hope you bring it to your society. Because true success is not what you earn, it's what you return. Thank you.